Go ahead.
But he would not hear them. He will even hide his face.
Yeah, going back to flaying off the skin, they don't have the name. You can't call on the Lord unless you have the name. You can't call. The Lord's not going to hear you if you're doing wrong. So all these things play hand in hand with teaching Jake their true identity, teaching them that they're not Mexicans, they're not African Americans. All right, that the Lord and Savior is not Jesus Christ and God. Okay, you have to teach them right. Because when times start getting bad, and which they will start getting bad, which they're already bad now, but once they start getting worse and worse, Jake's not gonna know what to do.
He will even hide his face from them at that time,
yep.
and they have behaved themselves ill in their doings.
Yeah, they behave themselves ill in their doings, man. Now, if you see Jake going off and you have a right, like we were saying, if you're doing right and you can judge, man. If you're not committing adultery, if you're not shaving your beard, you can tell Jake, hey man, you fucking going off, man. You're going off.
I mean, even if you're not doing it, like even if you're eating pork and all that shit, your judgment will be alright, but you'll be deemed a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? It says judge that you be not judged. So basically, if you judge somebody and you're doing this shit, you know what I'm saying, and you judge them right, then you're both just gonna get judged. You know, that's how that works. You know, it doesn't nullify. Like if some nigga don't have his beard and you don't have your beard, and you ask a nigga, you need to get your beard, the Lord don't like that. And you know, that's right. You know what I'm saying? And you say, you know what, well I ain't gonna get my beard because you don't have yours. Right? Hey, the keys.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about to close the door.
No.
All that. So basically, if you judge it right, you judge it right. You know, a flaming faggot telling another flaming faggot being a homosexual going off, I mean, that's right, you know? But, basically, he gonna be judged for that too, you know? Which is why, like, somebody like Zabak don't really go over adultery, because he knows if he judges that, then he's gonna be judged.
Thus saith the Most High concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry, peace, and he that putteth not into their mouth, they even prepare war against him.
Yeah, you're not putting judgment. You're not putting judgment in the heart of Jake. You're not putting prophecies. You're not putting these ordinances in the heart of Jake, man. All right, so hey, when these congregations start figuring out that these so-called heads of Israel is full of that shit, they're gonna turn on you, man. Why? Because you're not telling them what they're supposed to know. They had a chance to be closer to salvation, be closer to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but you, out of want of money or want of fame, you're gonna teach according to your own will. So Jake, these Israelites, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are in these congregations where the head of the congregation is full of shit, they're gonna turn on you, man. And you know what? It's through Yahweh Shem Yahushai that they're gonna do it, because you're being wicked.
Therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you, that ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them.
Verse
6. Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded. Yeah, they shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of the Most High.
Yeah, because you're gonna be ashamed, man. The Lord gonna completely take everything from you. All right, and then you're just gonna be an idle nigga. You ain't gonna have no. You don't know what to tell them people. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to say to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, you don't know what to say to men that actually follow the ordinances. The Lord's gonna take everything that you thought you knew away from you. You're just gonna, like I said, you're gonna be an idol, man, and you're still gonna get destruction. That's why we come out. We don't play with this word, man. The word ain't nothing to play with. The prophecies in Yahweh Shem Yahushai is nothing to play with. Go play with your kids. Don't play with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Because you're gonna get that judgment if you out here bullshit.
But truly, I am full of power by the Spirit of the Most High, and of judgment and of might.
And of judgment of might. That comes with doing righteousness, man. All right, that comes with going through these scriptures and checking yourself. You're able to say, yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is on my side, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is giving me judgment to judge Israel, and you're doing it right.
To declare unto Jacob his transgression,
To let Jake know that they're going off. All right, to not let wickedness slide in your congregation. All right, because that's rampant among Israel, letting certain shit go. You can't just let it go like it's nothing, man. Because if you let it go on in your congregation, you're going to be judged for it too, even if you're not doing it. Go ahead.
Let me see. I lost my spot. Oh yeah. To declare unto Jacob his transgression, and to Israel his sin. Hear this, I pray you, ye heads of the house of Jacob, and princes of the house of Israel, that abhor judgment and pervert all equity, which means uprightness. They build up Zion with blood, and Jerusalem with iniquity.
So it's pretty much saying what we've been talking about, man. You're not teaching them right, and you're leading them to the slaughter, man. You tell them you're giving them Esau's doctrine and not Yahweh Shem Yahushai's. You give them your own personal out of my heart doctrine, but not of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's why destruction is gonna come upon Israel, man. The elders of Israel. That's not teaching them right. It's gonna start at the house of Israel first, man. You gotta remember that.
You said elders?
No, the elders that aren't teaching right.
Yeah. I was just trying to be clear, is because you gotta make sure, we ain't talking about the apostles or elders of us,
Correct.
But everybody's under the same umbrella, because it's the Most High is ultimately in control. Lord's will that doesn't happen, that any of the elders may get disenchanted. Again, Lord's will that doesn't happen, but they're not exempt from anything either. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about, and then, all these other niggas that been out here, KOC, even Zabak and Johanna would be classified as an elder, but as far as the time he's put in the position, not the self-proclaimed position, but the position that throughout the time that he's been in the truth, not in the truth, but been doing the work, okay, that he will be considered in the position of an elder, but he's not a righteous one. Okay, so that's basically to clear that up. Niggas are taking and run with it. Elders, yeah. Elders, y'all don't want to call y'all elders.
Yeah, they think they one clip and then just edit it right there.
Yeah.
Instruction to the elders, instruction to the elders, you know what I'm saying?
The heads thereof judge for reward. The heads thereof judge for reward.
Yeah, exactly what we're saying. They're judging for reward. They want a reward from Esau, man, for teaching Jake wrong. And to furthermore clear up that last statement that they might run with, our elders are not teaching for reward, man. Our apostles ain't teaching for themselves, man. They teaching for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
And another thing, the rewards ain't always got to be with Esau. You got money, you got congregation, you have popularity, basically the things that the most High to lay your treasures up in heaven. So your reward is ultimately salvation. And when it goes into what the Ezekiel that was at the 10th chapter, when it said if you don't judge, then you're in that man's sin, that you're in danger of basically being put to death. So
Cleaning the blood off our hands.
yeah, clean the blood off our hands. So basically, judgment. When you judge, you're supposed to judge based off the sincerity of it. If you judge it for your reward to be from the Most High, then you're gonna judge because that's what you're supposed to do. Like there's not a lot of things. There's times that you cross a path and you're like, I don't really want to do this, but this is the right thing to do. Hey, on the Sabbath, your woman might go to looking good. So, you're in the flesh. You carnally, you want to get down with her. You know what I'm saying? But then you're gonna be like, oh, it's a Sabbath. So basically, you ain't gonna make no new law saying it's Saturday, Friday, sundown, or is it really the moon? You know what I'm saying? Because you want to get down a certain way, or is it really compilation really having sex in it, or is it just busting a nut? Well, you can penetrate. Well, some niggas will do that shit, just to get the reward of laying with a woman on the Sabbath, or whatever their goal is, man. Niggas have agendas, and basically we all got agendas, but you gotta be led by the Spirit, so it neutralizes your carnal agenda, man. Yeah, cause like I always tell people, they be like, well, who you got your knowledge, you know a lot of this and that, and automatically rebuttal that saying, I don't know shit, which I deem that 100% accurate. The only thing I know is what the Most High has given me, and whatever lines up with that, because whatever I thought I knew, obviously, to smoke cigarettes, which I'd done at a point in time before I came to the truth, is obviously a high level of stupidity, man, to poison yourself purposely and pay for it, among other things, taking chances, dealing with women, doing all kind of dumb shit, right? And I did that on my own, based off of the little bit of knowledge I had. So once the Most High, blessed me with the knowledge, and these other brothers, we turned our ways and we better ourselves. Only thing is, when we turned our ways, is that in this society, like it says in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, that they deem our life as a waste, man. Where we laying our treasures up in heaven. We're not, a scenario is that us being an Israelite and we go to college and we'll be highly successful, you know what I'm saying? We'll do a lot of shit. It's not the time for that, man. If we were to get a business or any type of company, we'll run it right. Same, just like that, we went out in Chicago, man. They had the brothers the Issacharite brothers that served us, the water, and they showed mad love, and everything was ran right, Everybody got tipped. The service was great. It was for your own people. It was a profit. You kept the money in-house. All that, man. But let's go to that.
Verse 11 says, the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Most High and say, is not the Most High among us?
Yeah, and they do that a lot too, man. Especially in the churches. All right, like when they pass the tie bucket around 3-4 times and say and give you a blessing from the Lord, saying the Lord is pretty much with what we're doing.
Or Nathan, his videos. At a point, his videos used to be you have to pay for it. On another point, you got to pay for all these, pay for the signs, you got to pay for the garments. He's 501c3 chartered, okay? Which means you're going to get paid for how many people he has in this congregation. Even General Yohana, I know their tribute is on a different level, I assume. Okay, or they receive them Faustian bargains, All these people teach for money, man. And basically it's like church, like a regular church. That's why if you teach a certain way, then you're gonna get certain people to give you money, man.
The tax exemption, if you tax exempt, then basically, like say you got a TV. Say you got a TV at the church, and you go through your little cable service or whatnot. They can't charge you taxes.
Yeah.
Not only that, you'll say all your expenses, you can write them off.
Yep. If it's like Algig, they tell you about that, like that at 501c, they say basically if a customer called their 501c3 charter, we can't charge them a certain amount if it's for the church. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not for the church, they get charged the full amount. And you know they you know what I'm saying, they say, oh, this is for the church or that's for the church. You know? And basically it's like same thing with the military, the concept, which I hate, this whole double standard shit. These motherfuckers in the military got free housing, free food, you know, what else say, free job, you know, basically ain't a free job, but you don't gotta fill out an application, you know, whatever they send you it, and if you ain't fit to do the job, they just kick you out the military as a whole. But you got free food, free living, you know what I'm saying, discounts on a bulk of shit, and then you complain about getting $10 an hour. You know what I'm saying? It's basically, you know, if I get paid 10 an hour, I'm paying for, you know, half the bulk, 80% of the money is going toward your food and your living. So you talking about, oh, you know, military get paid minimum wage. You getting free food and housing. Like, what is there to, you know, complain about? That's where the bulk of our money go as so-called taxpayers. You know?
And even on top of that, cause I knew some people that used to go down to the military base just to do their shopping.
Yep, cause that shit cheap, and it's like a fucking cheap ass Sam's Club, man. You know?
Jordans, you know what I'm saying, like $50.
Yep, the facility
For
is top.
adults.
Facility top notch. The basketball court off the chain, got like 8 of them in a row. I've been to the military, the Air Force Base, man. They got a football, soccer field. They got a gym. They got a track. They got 4 basketball courts. You know, all in one facility, man.
Workout equipment.
They got all that, man.
Best.
and you stay on there. Yeah. You know, if you pay something, it's for the low. You know, you basically a nigga woman with a job, and you don't get penalized for having a job based off your rent and your food, man. You know, but that's the type of reward these niggas, like Nate specifically, because he's 501c3 chartered. He's receiving that he's receiving a reward. So of course, in order to judge the people, just think if he judged like a GMS judge, you ain't gonna get that many people, man. You're gonna get them low numbers. Nate don't want them low numbers, man. So he either not gonna put it out there, or he's gonna go completely against it, man. And it may seem like Nate may have took a deal with that Illuminati purse deal, but if he didn't, we sure know he took the other deal, the 501c3, which is damn near the same thing on a regulated basis, man.
Right.
You know? And all these other niggas, you got niggas that's teaching for women, you know, trying to get them hoes, Adonis Delirious, you know, trying to teach for them hoes or his own congregation. You know, certain people have some dumbass angles, you know, you just want to be the man, you know, or you just want to hate on a nigga. That's your reward. You know, Dinobot. He don't have no goal, man, just to hate, you know, just to scoff, you know, because it, like the apostles always bring up, and we always bring up, brothers on down, is that the fact that y'all say we do this, we do that, you know what I'm saying, y'all judge us for this and that, but then y'all could get together with all these other Israelites, and they got all kind of different doctrines. If y'all got a problem with us, you damn sure should have a problem with all them, because all y'all got different doctrines. You don't have a problem with it because it's according to your agenda, man. You know? I'm trying to everybody come together and all this other, man. Most High about to destroy this place, man. You know?
They the only niggas in the world that got honor amongst thieves. You know what I'm saying? They all stitch on each other, but you know what I'm saying? They're trying to break down the righteous.
Yeah. They don't like that, man. They're in league with Esau in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. Man, they got that same spirit, man. You know?
Yet would they lean upon the Most High and say, is not the Most High among us? None evil can come upon us.
Yeah, that goes with what the brother was saying. These different, like Nate, all right? You got the name, man. You got the name and you're not teaching. But that's what we're saying. You're gonna make merchandise of Israel, man. because you know the name and you're making money off of what you teach, off of that wicked shit you teach, man. When you have the knowledge to know Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's name and push it. You have knowledge to do that, but you choose to take, like the brother said, the 501c3 charter, which is pretty much condoning what Esau wants you to teach. Because you can only teach certain things under that charter, man.
Therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as a field, and Jerusalem become heaps.
Yeah, Israel, those congregations won't have a chance, man. They don't stand a chance at all. Unless the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has them come across men that's really doing this for real. All right, and I can say that the men of GMS are doing this for real and teaching the sincerity, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be ran over, uprooted. That's why they can't stand face to face with GMS. As far as the spirit of the Most High, you can't stand face to face with the spirit of the Most High when you bullshit. You know, you can make yourself look good, but to deal toe to toe in a cordial manner, you know what I'm saying, like sincerely trying to prove a point, you're gonna ultimately eventually convert or just, you know, go bug clean up, man, all the way out, you know.
Case in point, like the nigga that's, you know what I'm saying, was in our camp. You know what I'm saying? Now Jesus is his bro. You know, he's going, he don't know whether he's coming or he's going. Whether he wants to, you know what I'm saying, be righteous, whether he's going to be destroyed, whether he wants to sell weed or be deep. You know, just, he's bugged out now.
Yep. The world taketh you over, man, and it consumes you like Venom, Spider-Man, you know?
No, he probably still had it. He called me too.
Oh, that's right. We did get the phones together. And the mountains of the house. Let me go back up a little bit. Micah 3:12. Therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as a field, and Jerusalem shall become heaps, and the mountain of the house as the high places of the forest.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
I think that's the end of that. Yeah, that's
Yeah, y'all go ahead. Y'all own shit.
Well, he probably worked better, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Especially my money.
Oh, real? Hey, we about to...
They work, but it takes forever. They're like about 30 minutes. I mean, cool to get the chin action. We warm up that way. My feet, only my feet cold.